What do you say to those who believe that your generation has really screwed things up for our kids? I don't know that I believe this, like, oh, the boomers wrecked America, but it's certainly something that people say. What's your response to that?
Well, there's some truth to it. I mean, I'm not denying it. But if you study money, this has happened every time we print money. So, I'm a student of money. I don't know why. That was my only interest. There wasn't a class called money at school. I just studied it, on my
You're
own.
just a greedy bastard from an
Yeah,
early
yeah,
age.
yeah. But when you print money, two things happen. And so Nixon was the guy that printed money,
Yeah.
first guy. And it was from the Bretton Woods, all the history. Look at how he came up. Every time they printed money, there's been war.
Great.
So
Yeah.
it brought
The greenback in the Civil War,
yeah, it brought the
1920s.
Weimar Republic. It brought Hitler to power.
Yes.
I was in Zimbabwe when Zimbabwe went down. But when you study money, every time you print money, two things happen. The rich get richer. Poor middle class get poorer. And the reason for that is when you print money, so-called assets of value go up. But also expenses for food and things go up. So when you see homelessness increasing, the more we print money, the more homelessness, because they can't afford the house.
This has been a really interesting thing that's happened that's in America right now, which is we had this crazy acceleration in the price of housing and interest rates collapsed so that you could get a 30-year fixed rate mortgage below 3%. And now that's all been started to be turned upside down. And it's created a really weird moment where interest rates are high, prices have gone up, the housing market hasn't crashed.
Inflation has gone up.
So it's as I've been more of a student of like basic macroeconomics than finance. I'm like behind in finance, frankly. I mean, not at the basic level we're talking about, but um, where do we go from here? What's your sense of how the next several years is going to play out?
Okay, so you are on it. The price of housing went up, but inflation went up.
Yeah.
So it's a double-edged sword if you're making less than 100,000 a year.